You want to go into a long lasting relationship this year or anytime at all, not just this year. Yes, you might need to listen to what I'm about to tell you. Some questions you must ask your partner before going into a relationship with them. Yes, because you want your relationship to be built on a good foundation. You don't want a relationship where you get into today and tomorrow you are already thinking on how to opt out. Because most of us these days we are carried away by the looks and the material things that comes with these things, and forget to ask the questions, the very important questions that will help you to build that relationship and sustain it for the longest. So today I want to tell you things that will help you, questions that you will ask if you're about to go into a new relationship, questions that you can ask that can help you sustain that relationship, of course with the help of God. Yes, but then you still have your own work to do. And the relationship is something that you do with putting in deliberate effort. So you need to be conscious of these things. Don't get carried away. Make sure you are asking the right questions at the right time in order to have a very, very, very good relationship and successful one at that. All right. Hey there, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Debbie Williams. You all know that already. So, for those of you who haven't subscribed to my channel and you come across this video, kindly subscribe to my channel. Yes, and those of you that are already subscribed, watch my long form videos, watch my videos and engage in them. And God bless you. Now, if you have watched this video up to this point, what are you waiting for? Please subscribe. Okay. Yeah, so we dive into the topic for today. Some questions you must ask in a relationship in order to make your relationship a very, very successful one. You want to ask this question, ask your partner, he or she. This apply to a he or she, not just the female side or the male side. Okay. Now you have to ask these questions in order to get it right. Yes, because don't be shy in getting asking your partners questions. Gone are those days where you are shy to ask questions. These days you want to ask these questions to be sure that this person is on the same page with you and that you are not wasting your time. Okay, so these questions you must ask them with every bit of fiber in you, because you need them to keep that relationship going. So the first question you want to ask your partner is, what is their love language? What is their love language, or what is your love language? Now, love language is simply a way a person wants to be loved, a way a person wants to be shown love, a way a person wants to be loved, and they will feel loved if you love them in that particular way. Do you get? So that's what love language simply means. Now, when you ask your partner about their love language, they will tell you, and it will help you understand how to love your partner rightly and also make them feel appreciated. Because in a relationship where you don't feel appreciated or you don't feel loved the way you want to be loved, it's not so healthy. It's not going to be healthy. So when you ask this question from the early stage, it will help you to understand what you are going into and how you are going to love your partner to for them to feel loved and appreciated. Because if you don't ask these things, you might just end up doing the wrong thing and your partner will feel left out at every point, and then you will just be wondering what you are doing wrongly. And it's simple love language. So you need to ask these things from the very onset so that you get them right and you can walk towards it and making it a thing in the relationship. By so doing, your relationship would work and it will be successful. You understand? Yes, I know you are getting me. So the next thing you want to ask your partner is, what is your deal breaker? What is your deal breaker? Yes, deal breakers are some things that make you decide, or something that make you decide that you want to stop doing something. You want to opt out of something. It could be relationship, it could be a job, it could be anything. But we are talking about relationship today. So it could be something that happens in a relationship that would want your partner to opt out. That is what deal breaker means. So you want to ask your partner, what is their deal breaker? Now, deal breaker comes in different forms. It can be traditional, it can be abuse, it can be dishonesty, it can be lying, it can be infidelity. These are deal breakers. You understand? Now, your partner don't want to be with somebody that's cheating. If you know you are going to go into that relationship and you're going to cheat on your partner, make sure you don't get caught, because by the time you get caught, that's going to be the end of your relationship. Now, a partner who does not want to be in a relationship of that is full with lies and dishonesty, imagine when they catch you, you understand, lying, you know what that will do to them, and they are going to simply just opt out. So if you don't understand these things from the onset, tell me, how do you expect to make your partner a happy person in that relationship? You need to ask this question in order to be able to make your partner happy in that relationship, because when you get these things right from the very beginning, like I said before, it will help you to grow this relationship very very well. It will look as it will now be even stressless, because you already asked your partner and you've already been given these answers to these questions, I mean to say, and you already know how to go about it. You understand? So it's very very good you know your partner's deal breakers in a relationship, and then you work towards not even crossing that part at all. Stay faithful, stay truthful, stay honest to the relationship, and then you will see that everything will just work very well and very normal. And then you'll be surprised that, is this my relationship? Yes, it's because you asked the right questions. So if you haven't been asking the right question, ask today. Now that brings us to the third one, the very third point that I'm going to be giving you today, and that is asking your partners of their childhood memories. Yes, this one look as if it's not very important, but it's as important as the first and even the second one. Okay, because asking your partners of how their childhood memories, it will help you to know how their childhood memories affect them or impact them. Do you get? Now, some people grew up in a very very bad condition, and these things as a child, it will also build in them even up to their adulthood. Do you understand? Let's say for instance, a partner who grew up in an abusive home, how do you not expect to see those traces in that person even as an adult? They will pick one or two things from those things, and they are going to try to want to exhibit them even in your relationship. So you need to ask your partner what their childhood was like, okay, so that you'll be able to understand where they are coming from, if this is an impact from a childhood or it is something that they just pick along the way. You need to ask so that you will know how to manage these things when they begin to play out. So you need to ask your partner what their childhood memory is, how it impacted them, or how it's affecting them today. Do you understand? Okay, so let's go to the fourth one. The fourth thing you want to ask your partner is if they are a relationship person. Yes, this thing does not have a sequential order, or like you can ask anyone first. So don't, this is just for a teaching purpose. So ask your partner, are you a relationship person? Because you don't want to be with a partner that you already have your mind you know you have everything planned out in your mind. You feel, oh, in the next 1 year, in the next 6 months, this person will ask you out or get married to you or something, and in your partner's mind there is nothing like that. I mean, you will feel very 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 disappointed when they finally tell you that, oh, I'm sorry, I just was in this relationship for benefit sake, I'm not here for a long time thing. So you need to know from the very beginning what your partner think about a relationship, if they are a relationship person or not, in order not to get disappointed, in order not to build your hopes too high. You need to ask them, what do you think about marriage? What do you think about, are you a relationship person? Do you wish to be in a relationship for a long time, maybe probably want to get married at some point and have children? You need to talk about these things in your relationship, okay? To ask your partner, don't be shy, don't feel like, oh, you are being too forward. It's not being too forward, oh, at all. It's not being too forward. It's you trying to know and understanding what you are getting into, so in order not to get disappointed along the way. So you will not go and, you know some people just want to eat and go, clean out and go, so that you will not fall victim to a thing like that. You need to ask from the very very beginning. In fact, a partner who a person you want to go into a relationship with that sees you asking these questions, they already know that you know what you want and you don't want to waste your time, and they are not going to not take you seriously. They will take you seriously because, this person knows what they want to, this one they're asking me these questions, okay? And they will be so careful to give you the right answers that you need to know, because nobody wants to be deceived, nobody wants to waste their time. All right, so you should ask your partner if they are a relationship person or not. So the next thing that we are going to be talking about is, okay, I already mentioned it, but let's just say it. Ask your partner if they are likely to get married in that relationship that you are about to go into. Because you don't need to build your hopes too high. There are people who are in a relationship with, I've seen people who are in a relationship and they just end up breaking up because the other party does not want to get married. The other person does not want to get settled down. They feel like, oh, I am not ready. I'm just here to catch fun. And the other person is not in the know. You understand? So you need to ask you that you know why you are entering into that relationship. You need to ask the other person, come, is this marriage kind of relationship or not? So that you will know if you should get into it, invest your time and energy into it or not, so that you can opt out at the early stage. Yes, it's very important, so that you can just opt out and just have your peace of mind. Don't go assuming, because assumption is costly, you all know that. So you don't go assuming. As serious as a relationship is, don't go into it assuming that, oh, we want the same things. No, you need to ask your partner if he or she is sure, or you both are on the same page. Very, very important. Very next thing we are going to be talking about is, ask your partner what they think about open relationship. See, there are so many things that you can ask, so many. And just restricting this number to these lessons for today, okay, so that we don't make this video overly too long. But you need to ask your partners what they think about open relationship. Not because you want an open relationship, but you need to know what your partner wants. Yes, this is what we are talking about now. You need to know what your partner wants. If he aligns with what you want for a relationship, don't go into it assuming that, oh, because you want a open relationship, your partner should also want an open relationship. It doesn't work that way. So you need to ask the person to know their view on every little issues on your mind, or on your expectations on getting into that relationship, just so you don't crash on the way. You need to ask these questions. Open relationship, some people adopt it in their relationship, in their relationship, while some others don't. Some others forbid it, in fact. Yes, but you cannot assume that since Mr. A wants it, Mr. B will want it, or since Miss A wants it, Miss B will want it. No, it doesn't work that way. So you need to ask every single thing, get satisfying responses. You understand? If you are not satisfied, ask again and again until you get a response that you are satisfied with before you go ahead. Okay. And then, so many things in a relationship, sometimes you might not agree on the same thing, but because of the course of the relationship, you can come to an agreement and see how you can both sort it together and work your relationship together. So this is all I have for you today on the questions you should ask before getting into any relationship at all. I hope this helped you that watched this video. I hope those of you that want to get into a relationship will adhere to these advices that I'm giving you today, and then you will see how your relationship will come out even much more better than the previous ones. You will not collect heartbreak, you will not chop heartbreak. They will not serve you breakfast, that's the word. They will not serve you breakfast and you will not serve somebody else breakfast, because I mean, you already understand the likes and dislikes of this person, and you already know your way around them, and it will help you generally in your relationship journey. So this is all I have for you guys today, and if you watch this video up to this extent, kindly drop me a like, drop a comment, drop me, or maybe just subscribe if you are not a subscriber yet. And God bless you. I'll see you in my next video very, very soon. And bye for now, and have a nice day. Bye.